Hey, what's going on YouTube? So thank you for joining me for my second ever edition of Sig Saturday, which means we're opening a bunch of packs of Allen Ginter. And these Allen Ginters are supposed to have a relic or an autograph in there, so look forward to opening those. And as you know, or don't know if this is your first time watching, the reason it's called Sig Saturday is Allen Ginter are a throwback to the cigarette cards that inspired baseball cards, and so they primarily are baseball cards, but they're not always baseball cards. So, for instance, sometimes you'll get non-baseball cards like these two right here. So these are obviously, not baseball players. And relic-wise, I don't mind getting non-baseball players, but I would prefer to obviously get people I've heard of, so historical figures. Being a history nerd would be pretty cool for me. Allen Ginter does other things that I do like quite a bit. So like this Lost Language card I think is pretty cool. They're relatively rare, I think 1 in 50 packs, so that's the only one I've pulled. They've got a History of Flight series, an Incredible Equipment series that's all kind of focuses on mythology that I like quite a bit. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I really like Allen Ginter and kind of lucked into finding a bunch of these packs. So that for the next, a couple months, hopefully I plan to do these Sig Saturday installments, which, again, coincidentally, I quit smoking cigarettes literally the same week that I started collecting baseball cards, so it wasn't planned, but I do think it's kind of funny that it works out to do like a Sig Saturday thing. So one last thing before I get started is I'm watching, you can't see it, but if you hear it, I'm watching the 2019 All-Star Game, and today I just had some stuff come in on eBay that I bought, and Tanaka is pitching right now. And out of the very first hanger box I ever bought, I pulled this Tanaka All-Star Relic, which this is their practice jersey, not their All-Star Game jersey. So what I'm watching him pitching, this is not what he's wearing, but nonetheless, they're it's from the All-Star weekend, so you can see him wearing it during the home run derby and stuff like that. But because it's not the actual All-Star Game jersey, they're super cheap. So I got a few more of them, for just a couple dollars a piece. So there's a Grandal. There's a Jacob deGrom. There's a Aroldis Chapman. And I've got a decent amount on the way still. But I didn't realize the bump will straighten you back out. But yes, I mean they're pretty cheap inserts, and I think it'd be kind of cool to do some kind of collection with a bunch of All-Stars, just to kind of commemorate the team, because it's proven to be a pretty cheap way to get those cards. So I don't know, we'll see. I might end up buying quite a bit of those, or maybe me talking about it, although I doubt enough people listen to me will jump the price. But regardless, sorry for talking so long. See, we're already 3 minutes in, but we'll get to opening. So I'm sure, like the rest of you, I've been keeping up on the baseball season, hoping they find a way to do it. And so far, they've agreed to prorating the income of the players. Colby. That looks like Danielle from that History Channel show, American Pickers. It is. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. That's cool that they gave her a card. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to save that. So, I mean, it's obviously not worth anything, but I think it's a cool card. There's a Fred McGriff, and I'll check these for short prints as well. And for this series, if it's numbered over 350 is how you know it's a short print. So that right there, that Gil Hodges, is a short print. And this Stephen Prescotti, so this is kind of insert laden. This is, I think the black border's 1 in 10 packs, so obviously not a monster player, but cool nonetheless. And this will almost assuredly be the card I'm most excited about, at least in this pack, but honestly, very well depending on the relics, could be the whole break. I really like these History of Flight cards. I think they're really pretty. I think they're cool when you stack them all together. After collecting them, they make a poster. And also, they've got a decent amount of history, which this is one of my favorite planes, the Flying Fortress from World War II. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that card as well. So, and those are not short prints. So, not too bad out of the first pack. We've got Tanaka pitching right now. It's 2 outs. Josh Bell just chopped one into the infield, but did not run it out. So that is the end of the inning. Clean inning for Tanaka. Which, as a Yankees fan, I'm always happy to see him doing well. Well, there's Gary V. So it's cool that he's got and I've seen it. I did know he had a card in here, but I do not have it yet. I'm guessing that's Bo Jackson. There's a Strasburg mini. And you do get one mini for, it's an Allen Ginter back. I'm glad I checked. So those are either 1 in 5 or 1 in 10. Whichever one the black border's not is what that one is. And there's kind of one of the more goofy series that are in this set. I don't like this one as much just because not really a horse guy. And by not really, I mean I think I've been on a horse 5 times. I like them. They're cool, but I don't own a horse. There's Vladdy Daddy. So, all things considered, just not really as much into the horses as I am the mythology or the history of flight. But I'll take him nonetheless. I'm sure someone that I show these to will like him, so. But yeah, I guess the sticking point now for getting the baseball season running is now not the proration of the salaries, but there's Roger Maris, that's cool. But now it's the amount of games they play. The players want to play as many games as they can. One, financially, if it's prorated, they'll make more. Playing more games. And the owners, their main issue is they want to make sure that the games are done by November in case there's a second wave. I like this insert series a lot, by the way. They're really common. They're 1 in every 2 packs, so realistically it's actually should have already pulled one, but Ted Williams, pretty happy with that. He's one of my, but even for being a Yankees fan, he's one of my favorite historical players. Really cool guy. But yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening. I can understand the owner's position on trying to make sure they're done by November, just in case there's a second wave. It's most likely going to come during flu season when everyone starts being cooped up indoors, again. So I can understand that. Ooh, this is a hot pack. So that's pretty cool. It did say these came out of a hobby box, so hopefully. Oh, I saw Alonso, and for some reason obviously for some reason I was hoping it was a Pete Alonso, but no luck. Oh man, come on, I'm hoping we get somebody big in this. This Justin Turner feels kind of thick. It's a short print. So it's a short print hot box frame. I don't know what the odds are on those, but it's pretty cool. It's my first hot pack. So there's a Robert Clemente. It's another one of the kind of weird series that Allen Ginter has. This is their zodiac sign, if you're into that. So I'll let you read that. Then we've got a Chugging Along mini card. I don't know. I think these are actually kind of rare. I'll have to check the pack. But I haven't pulled one of those before, so I'm assuming they're pretty rare. I'll go through the last 2 of these real quick. Brantley and Lindor. So unfortunately, I would have liked, obviously, to hit one of the big rookies out of that one. That would have been cool, but I will take it. It's cool getting a hot pack, and I'm going to see if that Chugging Along. For some reason, I think it's rare. Yeah, it's 1 in 50 packs, so it's not super common. And if I'm going to get one of the not common ones, I'd prefer the Lost Languages, but I will take the Chugging Along over in Bloom. I've pulled one of those, and as you can see, it's not even out. I don't really Not so much into that. Chugging along though, I got an uncle who's really into trains. And when I say really into trains, I mean they take vacations where they take different lines of the train from the center of the country. They'll catch it in Chicago and take it all the way west. He's done a few different legs of it. So he definitely likes trains. So here's one of these incredible equipments I was telling you about, the Pied Piper's pipe. So I think these are kind of cool. Obviously, it's usually stuff people have heard of, but sheds a little more information on kind of widely known fables, which I don't know, I think it's cool. I know they've got relics too, which I don't really understand how that works. I don't think I've seen it. I mean, I've seen like shark's teeth and fossils and stuff like that, which obviously I would be really happy to pull something like that, but I'm assuming the odds on those are pretty rough. So I think primarily, even though I bought a bunch of packs with relics, I think they're mostly going to be kind of these ones. Even pulling more of these mini Hornsby, like some cards of that quality would make me happy, but I'm not even counting on that. I guess is what I was trying to stutter my way through. That's cool. It's Jackie Robinson. There's a Michael Kopech rookie. So I do like Michael Kopech quite a bit. I think the Chicago Cubs, not the Cubs, the White Sox are actually going to be pretty talented and going to threaten for quite a while, especially in that division. Tigers aren't going to be doing much. It looks like the Indians are selling. Twins obviously look like they're going to be good, so between that and the Royals not being good, I think it's going to kind of come down to those two teams for the next few years. They both have a lot of young talent and seem to keep adding more young talent, so it'll be hard, I think, for the Tigers to catch up. Okay, that's right, it's a Victor Robles. I was getting him and Soto confused, so I was thinking that was a short print for a minute. It is a short print, though. So Victor Robles is one of the players I PC, so that's cool. Is that a Ted Williams All-Star? That is. Or not All-Star, but Zodiac sign. So obviously pulling two different Ted Williams inserts is pretty cool. I like that. Alright, so those are all our regular packs. Now we've got these, and I'm assuming the reason they knew there's relics in there is they feel pretty spread out, like somebody was kind of thumbing their way through it, so I'm not super thrilled that's how they found these out, because hoping the cards, that doesn't mean the cards are marked up, but either way, we'll give them a shot. I got a good deal on them, so worth finding out. Alright, let's see. No, it does look, oh, it looks like it's a framed mini. So that's cool. Those, I believe, are generally going to be more high-end players, but maybe not. Could be wrong. Clayton Kershaw, Ginter, great. That's cool. Kershaw's one of my favorite active players. There's an Archer, black bordered. So this is pretty loaded with inserts. I've already got one of these Irish Cabs early in this break, but nonetheless, they're 1 in 8 packs or something like that, so that's cool. And then I'm glad we've got this one's kind of working as a good bet or a good card blocker. So these are like 1 in 12 packs or something like that. But now I will go ahead and do a card reveal and see what we got. And it looks like it's a Donnie Baseball mini framed relic. Check that out. So earlier I was saying I was worried that they were all going to be kind of the Snickle Fritz, if you will. I would definitely say this is not Snickle Fritz. A Donnie Baseball mini frame. That's pretty sweet. So I'm probably gonna, not probably, I'm gonna get that sleeved up before we move on. There's the infamous egg. So I've seen this in a few breaks. I haven't pulled one yet, so it's cool that I get to add one of these. I don't understand what the deal with this is, so I guess if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and pause and read that and see what that's all about. But real quick, I'm gonna get that Donnie Baseball mini frame into a soft case. So I'm pretty excited about that. Very cool. We'll just put that there because it's definitely going to be taking that card's spot on the wall. Alright, we've got one more relic, so I don't expect for it to be Donnie Baseball, but as long as it's one got the relic like it's promised, but I'm assuming if the one does, the other one will as well. But yeah, hopefully we get somebody big. One of those DNA relics would obviously be really cool too. But I'm happy no matter what after that Donnie Baseball. Ricky Henderson, that's cool looking. All-time steals leader, Ryan O'Hearn. Stan Musial, Tony Sin, Byron Buxton, Scott Kingery. There's a Lou Gehrig mini. That's cool. Ooh, and it is an Allen Ginter back. Very cool. There's a Juan Soto Zodiac, which is blocking a History of Flight. So Juan Soto is a Scorpio. Kind of weird now that we all know that. This History of Flight is blocking a relic. Looks like it's a regular, not a mini-framed relic. And unfortunately, I think this is the Kitty Hawk, which I believe I already have if it is. So I'm going to do my best to... so it is. It's the Kitty Hawk. So I'll let you pause it real quick if you want to read it. And then without further ado, there's the other relic of the break. And I don't know who that is either, so hopefully I'm not sounding like a dumbass not knowing who that is. Burton Rocks. Well, it's a sports agent and author, so yeah, I don't feel bad not knowing who that is. I don't know hopefully it's not something weird, just like his t-shirt or something. But yeah, so cool. And then we'll finish it out with Adrian Beltre. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, I'll let you see the big hit one last time, which is Don Mattingly mini frame. And yeah, thanks for joining me on one more Sig Saturday, and look forward to you joining me next Saturday. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend.